To go from a DNA sequence to a clinical trial-ready vaccine is an incredible achievement. The past 7 months have been filled with hard work, determination, and problem solving, which has culminated in over 2 million doses of a vaccine against Chappare mammarenavirus. Welcome to the final episode of Day Zero to Breakthrough. We've come a long way on our journey together. From a simple string of A's, G's, T's and C's, the team produced 26 different constructs encoding potential vaccine antigens. They transfected these into CHO cells, ran them through a series of tests, and narrowed it down to a final 2, Q and Z. These were put through a small preclinical study to determine whether they could produce a neutralizing immune response. While the study was happening, we followed Connor as he further characterized our vaccine candidates, and Elsha as she studied how Chappare mammarenavirus binds cells and infects them. The results of the preclinical study were disappointing. The team was unable to detect a neutralizing response, but had no way of knowing whether the vaccine, or the assay, had failed. They pressed on, partnering with the National Biologics Facility to produce a clinical-grade vaccine batch. That is an extraordinary amount of work to get done in such a short span of time. I sat down with Keith to get his final thoughts on the pressure test. First, I asked him if the team had found any clarity on the ambiguous pseudovirus assay result.
So we haven't had any clarity. It's definitely an area we need to improve in the future. So we're doing an investigation at the moment, just trying to figure out how we can improve that, how we can improve reliability, so the next time around we have a greater chance of success.
While disappointing, there are other parts of the pressure test that went really well. I asked Keith about his thoughts on the NBF and their role in the scale-up process.
I think that's the aspect that I'm most proud of, that they were able to generate the equivalent of 2.3 million doses, which is a fantastic result. It's really good, and the product that was being produced has passed every test that we've thrown at it, so it's fit for use in human beings. It really means that if this was an emergency and this virus was killing people, we could provide this vaccine to first responders and could go into that area and save lives. So it's incredible.
How good, especially considering that vaccines like this usually take years to develop instead of the months the team was able to condense it into. I asked Keith what the most important thing the team has learnt during this pressure test is.
I think the most important thing we've learned is that one group alone trying to respond to an outbreak, it's going to fail. It's got a high chance of failure. The reason in COVID the globe was successful in making vaccines is because we were all working together. So I think the biggest learning is we can't do everything ourselves. We need other people to work with to at least confirm what we find, to say yes, what you found is correct and we're not going down a wrong track from a spurious result.
This reminded me of an earlier conversation we had, right before the results of the pseudovirus assay were ready.
We want to involve other groups in our pressure tests going forward. Our goal would be to have at least 3 groups, could be more, contributing to a pressure test in real time and sharing those findings and reagents and building bridges to help vaccine development in the future.
Are you up for the challenge? I have loved covering the team's journey from Day Zero to Breakthrough. Their dedication and expertise is endlessly inspiring and their passion is infectious. Between the Chapel Group and the NBF, I've had the opportunity not just to work with wonderful scientists, but fantastic people. Thank you all for fielding my questions and making me feel welcome and included in the team. A special thanks to Keith for setting me up with this opportunity and helping make every video great. And thanks to you for watching. It has been a pleasure to take you on this adventure from Day Zero to Breakthrough.